Hi guys! So I was going to make a different video today, but then I was consumed with absolute rage, so I decided to make this video instead. So what really grinds my gears is when Apple fuck with us. So basically for non-Mac users this will make no sense to you whatsoever, but if you do have a Mac then you'll probably get what I'm on about. So Apple used to have iPhoto, which is the app you can use for storing and sharing your photos, and now they created this new one called Photo. So my brother made me get this in January and I was like, okay, yeah, whatever, because I didn't realise what it was. And then I opened it and it looks like shit. Literally looks terrible. Like iPhoto looks nice, it had like a nice aesthetic, you could use it really easily. This new app is terrible. It's like, you know when the HTML on a web page doesn't load properly and it's just white with a load of... It looks like that. It looks awful and it's so annoying. But one of the worst things about it is that they've got rid of events. So events used to be how you could store and separate all your different photos. They've completely got rid of that in this new one. So now all you have is albums, which you didn't even use albums in the last one. Why did you change it? Right, I wouldn't be so annoyed with them if they just converted all your events into albums. And you'd be like, okay, fine, I can deal with that change. It's just instead of events, they're albums. But they didn't. Because why would Apple want to make our lives easier? They just took events and shoved them into this really obscure place where you have to search to find them, and then just had a blank space for all your albums, which no one uses because albums are shit and everyone uses the events. So one thing it's annoying because they've got rid of events, which is how I store all of my photos. And I have a lot of photos. So this is something that is very special to me because I love my photos and I love organising them. They look really nice and they're all organised and I can find them easy. But why can't you just take all your events and put them into the new folders? No. I like to organise my photos, but I'm not reorganising 176 gigs, yes, 176 gigs of photos into albums again, and I'm not spending 5 hours copying and pasting them all across either. No. Not when Apple could have just designed a good program in the first place. That's not... I shouldn't have to do this. I'm a good person. I shouldn't have to deal with this kind of fuckery. Now that is not even the worst thing that they did, because the events are still there and you can still create new events. Apple have made it ridiculously hard to do that. Because again, why would Apple ever make your life easy? Like, this is what people complain about iTunes. This is worse. This is worse than any kind of shit they have done on iTunes. So what they have done, which is even worse than the storing of events and folders and shit, is that they've got rid of the Facebook sharing capability. You want me to go up on Facebook and manually input them in like a fucking peasant? No, that's not why I bought a Mac. So I highlight all my photos, nice and simple. I go to the share option, which is what you should be able to do. And then the Facebook option isn't there. So I see that there's a more bit, so I'm like, okay, I'll just click more, which takes me to settings, which wants me to select Facebook, but it's already selected. But for some fucking reason, it won't actually let me share it to Facebook. One of my friends does computer science, my brother also does computer science, I've spoken to them about it, and I've even put this code into Terminal to try and make the sharing thing work, which usually works. Doesn't, it still fucks around. I just don't understand it. Like, they've taken the two good things about iPhoto, which is one, the easy way you could store all your events and photos, and the fact that you can share it straight to Facebook, and they just thought, these are two really good things about an app. Why not, in this new app, get rid of them? Brilliant! I don't know who it was who decided on the decision. I don't know who it was who authorised the decision to scrap iPhoto, but whoever it is an inconsiderate twat, and I actually might have to kill them. Or, you know, I could just shit over everything that they love because they decided to shit on the photo app. And I found out today from a friend that they're not even getting iPhoto back. So in the next photo update, they better sort their shit out and actually give us back the things that makes the photo saving and sharing app good in the first place. Because you can't save them properly and you can't share them. Literally, what is the point of you? Now, I don't know who you are who made that decision to scrap iPhoto. And I don't know what you wanted with the decision to scrap iPhoto. But what I do know, and what I do have, are a very particular set of skills. Skills which I've acquired over a fairly medium-length life of being stubborn and loving photos. Skills that make me a nightmare for people like you. Now if you bring back iPhoto, or bring back the good things about it into the new photo, I will not pursue you. I will not look for you. If you don't, however, I will find you and I will fuck up your shit. Okay, so all jokes aside, I realise that there might be a very simple thing that I'm missing here, which would allow me to share to Facebook. If you know what it is, please tell me, because I'm actually crying. I'm actually, like, internally, I'm crying because I'm gonna literally waste hours of my life trying to manually upload to Facebook now. Also, if this isn't the epitome of first world problems, I don't know what is. Anyway, bye.